Michael Landon, once a beloved figure in American television, known for his roles in iconic series like Bonanza, Little House on the Prairie, and Highway to Heaven, enjoyed decades of fame and admiration. With his all-American charm, heartfelt performances, and creative direction, Landon was not just an actor, he was a storyteller who brought values of family, faith, and perseverance to millions of homes. Yet, despite his success and popularity, Hollywood eventually turned its back on him, leaving many to wonder what went wrong behind the scenes of such a shining legacy. Throughout his career, Landon wore many hats: actor, producer, writer, and director. He was a perfectionist, often taking control of every aspect of his projects. While this dedication earned him respect from some, it also created friction with executives and colleagues. His insistence on creative control, his intense work ethic, and his determination to stick to traditional values in an industry that was rapidly changing began to isolate him. Hollywood was moving toward edgier content, more complex characters, and darker themes, while Landon continued to create wholesome, emotionally driven stories rooted in morality and spirituality. His style, once a strength, became seen as outdated by many in the industry. Networks started to view his projects as too sentimental or too simple for a modern audience. Even though viewers remained loyal, ratings began to slip in the face of evolving trends. Landon's final major TV project, Us, was never picked up for series despite his efforts. Many believe that Hollywood's shift in priorities and its growing preference for younger talent and edgier content left little room for Landon's brand of storytelling. There were also personal tensions that affected his standing in the industry. Landon was known for being troubled, and there were reports of behind-the-scenes conflicts with some co-stars and studio heads. Though he was deeply respected for his work, his refusal to compromise or adapt to industry demands may have contributed to his gradual marginalization. In an environment where politics, image, and power dynamics often shape careers, Landon's unwavering stance made him both admirable and, to some, difficult. Adding to the tragedy was the way Hollywood seemed to distance itself from him during his final days. Diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in 1991, Landon faced his illness publicly and with great dignity. While his fans rallied behind him with overwhelming support, many in the entertainment world remained strangely silent. It was as though the industry he had given so much to had moved on without him, offering little acknowledgement of his impact until after his death. Despite being cast aside by Hollywood, Michael Landon remains a cherished figure in the hearts of millions. His legacy endures not because of industry accolades, but because of the emotional truth he brought to his characters and the timeless messages in his work. Hollywood may have turned its back on him, but the public never did, and that, perhaps, is the greatest testament to the man he was.